An Englishman in Vogneray. Halloween. The name. The 1st of November is All Saints' Day, Toussaint. Another name is All Hallows' Day. The 31st of October is the eve or evening before All Hallows' Day or All Hallows' Evening. Over time, this was contracted to Halloween. The history. 2,000 years ago, the Celts celebrated their new year on the 1st of November. It marked the end of summer and the beginning of winter. Winter was a scary time for them. It could be difficult to get food, and the cold weather was dangerous. They associated winter with death, and on the 31st of October, they had a festival called Samhain. They believed the ghosts of the dead returned on this day. They dressed in costumes, and druids made sacred bonfires to protect them from winter. Later, 2 Roman festivals were combined with Samhain. One of these festivals celebrated the dead, and the other celebrated Pomona, a goddess of fruit and trees. The symbol of Pomona is an apple. Perhaps this explains the tradition of toffee apples and apple bobbing. In 609 AD, the Pope declared the 13th of May All Martyrs' Day. After, Pope Gregory III expanded the festival to include All Saints and moved the festival to the 1st of November. To completely replace the Celtic festival, Pope Gregory IV created All Souls' Day on the 2nd of November. The traditions. Modern Halloween traditions are a mix of pagan, Celtic, and Christian influences. Trick or treating. Children disguise themselves and knock on doors and say, "Trick or treat." A trick is a practical joke. A treat is a cake or sweets. Costumes. Wear a disguise so ghosts can't recognize you. Apple bobbing is an old Irish tradition. Apples are put in a basin of water and you must take one just with your teeth. Jack-o'-lantern. A jack-o'-lantern is a carved pumpkin. It represents the spirits and protects your house from ghosts and spirits. Halloween in the USA. There was a lot of resistance to Halloween by the Puritans. It only became popular after the mass immigration of the Irish and Scottish in the 19th century. Typical American marketing made Halloween big business. Halloween in Vogneray. Mrs. M and I will read 2 Little Witches to her CE1 and CE2 classes. It's a book to teach counting, appearance, and Halloween characters. For example, witch, skeleton, clown, pumpkin, monster, and pirate. The Sous des Écoles will organize their second Halloween party on Saturday the 29th of October. You can try pumpkin pie at the party and maybe apple bobbing too. Mr. F will also make pumpkin pie. You can buy one in his Bannett Bakery on Saturday and Sunday. Halloween recipe. Pumpkin pie. 500 grams of pumpkin, cooked and pureed. 1 tin of evaporated milk. 2 or 3 eggs, beaten. 175 grams of dark brown soft sugar. A half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. A half a teaspoon of ground ginger. A half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Half a teaspoon of salt. And sweet short crust pastry. Peel and cut the pumpkin in cubes. Cook in a pan of water until tender. Drain well and leave to cool. Mix all the ingredients in a mixer and pour into the pastry. Cook for 40 minutes at 200 degrees centigrade. Check with a knife after 30 minutes. Serve cold or warm. Mr. T.